cheers. Give it up for that. That's nice. Real enthusiastic. Guys, men treat women like shit. I think that's not an unpopular opinion. I think we all know that. But I want to see like more straight white dudes treat other straight white dudes the way they treat women. I want to see like platonic pickup lines in the middle of the street like, oh, hey bro, nice scans. Let me get your phone number. Then I'm just going to find you on Facebook Messenger when you say no to that and send you a picture of my kneecap. Oh, you didn't want to see that weird part of my body? Fuck you, you piece of shit. I'll find you. Been thinking about death a lot, which is a thing I always think about, and I realize that most Americans in the current economic climate aren't able to afford burial, so they just get cremated. So most fucking Americans in a first world country don't even get to spend like most of their time as physical matter as a skeleton. And that sucks. That's the coolest thing in the fucking world to be. There's a little skeleton inside each and every one of us. But I know what I want done with my skeleton. Throw this goddamn meat away, just fucking toss it clean out. I don't need that shit. That's where ghosts come from or something. I didn't really pay much attention in school. But, you know, I want to get my fucking bones bronzed like some goddamn baby shoes. Just make like a big public art installment out of it, like put me in front of a police station just flipping two big double birds. I don't care which police station it is. It could be Chaminade, Illinois. I don't give a fuck. They're not people. Fuck the police. And put like, I don't know, maybe put like extra bones in the middle finger so they're like super long. While we're on the subject of spooky shit, because it's apparently that time of year, is anybody here afraid of demonic possession? Yes. Seriously? Yeah. Why? It's not that bad. It's like, oh man, this person's gonna fucking throw up all over the place and treat everyone around him like shit. I can't bring them anywhere. That's the same thing as dating me when I have a fucking Xanax problem and a painkiller addiction. I just can't handle my shit when I'm drinking. But at least if they're fucking possessed by a demon, then they have all these cool parlor tricks they could pull out. Like, oh man, look, fucking Scott's doing that thing where he makes his head spin around. He's going for a full 10. Oh, fuck, he threw out that fucking rules. There's in a backwards crab walk across the ceiling. That's awesome. What actually scares me is something way worse, which is like, I don't know, like being possessed by the vengeful spirit of Shifty Shellshock, the lead singer from the band Crazy Town. You know, come my lady, come my lady, several other words, something, etc. You've all heard it. But like, because then you'll have like real fucked up versions of stigmata where like in lieu of, I don't know, like your hands bleeding or like your head bleeding or some other part of your body bleeding, like you'll wake up and you'll have like 2 nautical star tattoos on your collarbones. Your hair is receded into your head and come out the fucking front of your lip as an off-center soul patch. Keep tripping over UFO genes that aren't even there, and you've got like a fucking slight imprint of a puka shell necklace. Do you guys like music? Actually, I hate most things, but I actually really do like music. I refused to sleep with somebody that I was dating because she didn't like the Beastie Boys, and that's fucking bullshit. The Beastie Boys rule. They were like the Bad Brains of hip-hop in the way that they didn't necessarily fit in most of the scene, but Bad Brains stayed a punk band, and the Beastie Boys apologized for a lot of things they said about gay people. Surprised people got that joke. That one was for me. My least favorite song, or second least favorite song in the world is Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith. Are you familiar with Red Solo Cup by Toby Keith? Yeah. Don't seem too excited. I don't have nice things to say about it if you fucking like that song. If you aren't familiar with it, it is a love letter to the titular Red Solo Cup, and there's a line in that song verbatim that is, "The Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle, and I don't believe that you have testicles if you prefer drinking from glass." Now, Toby Keith has more money right now than cumulatively all of us will make in our entire fucking lives, and he refuses to drink of any container more substantial than a fucking 1/4 millimeter of red plastic. That is the most egregious example of economic inequality in our current times. The fucker's windows made out of plexiglass, or is that too gay? What does he do when the fucking head of Sony BMG drags him into his fucking office and says, "Congratulations, Mr. Keith, here's an ungodly sum of money to keep making garbage music for the next several years. Let me grab my decanter of 120-year-old bourbon," and he serves it to him like a beautiful Russian aristocracy or a Russian fucking crystal glass. Is Toby Keith just gonna freak the fucking side? "Oh man, what the hell is this shit? Ooh, look at me, I'm fancy, I'm from New York and I'm full of spiders or some shit. I don't trust no man what's differently, and the only way I know how to show love is through violence. And what What kind of gay wizardry is this? You've taken silicon, applied heat and pressure to make an object that I'm able to see the liquids through without having to look at the top of the liquid? Descending on the worst song, the worst one is Accidental Racist by Brad Paisley. You guys remember that one? Brad Paisley and LL Cool J? No, it's a real thing that actually existed. And the whole story of this country rap song that they had done together was a white man makes a black man uncomfortable in a Starbucks because he has a Leonard Skinner t-shirt, and he's like, I ain't racist, this flag is heritage, not hate, I just love Leonard Skinner. But that's fucking Leonard Skinner sucks, dude. That's not an excuse to wear that fucking shirt. And furthermore, if the chorus of your song starts with, I'm a white man, stop. Bite your tongue. Stop writing music. Fuck it. Bite your tongue way harder. Just $1 million baby that shit clean out of your mouth. You guys want to talk about politics? Well, fuck you. I don't do topical material. We're going to talk about classic literature. Moby Dick is one of the greatest novels ever written in the English language. Who here has read Moby Dick? All of it or most of it? Good. See, it's not that fucking hard. It's been out for like 200 years. Go read it. It's a really good book. And yeah, it'll alternate between like the best story of fucking like revenge against nature ever written and like a bunch of shit about cutting up whales and like fucking boat parts. But you know, it's still fucking worth reading. But if it's really that difficult for you, just do what a lot of people should do, and just read all of Captain Ahab's lines as Macho Man Randy Savage. Makes it so much easier. Just imagine any of Ahab's lines as Macho Man Randy Savage. Just, oh thou clear spirit, from thy fire thou madest me, and like a true child of fire, I breathe it back at thee. Or Ahab's last lines as written by Macho Man Randy Savage. Yeah, fucking, it's been out for 200 years and everybody, the narrator dies. That's what it's about. Just, towards thee I roll, the all-destroying but unconquering whale. To the last I grapple with thee. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. From hell's heart I stab at thee. Curse ye whale, oh yeah. Do you guys like drinking liquids? Yeah. Do you like it or you just do it? It's really enthusiastic. But before I discovered alcohol when I was a young man, and yes, I discovered alcohol as a young man, my favorite beverage was green apple Gatorade back in the 90s. Did you guys ever fuck with that shit? Green apple Gatorade? Really, in retrospect, not all that good. But I liked it because it was a dream drink. And I was like fucking 7. Give me a goddamn break. But in 97, they discontinued green apple Gatorade. And I didn't have any understanding of like economics or supply and demand or any of that shit work because I was a little fucking child. And I asked my mom, like, why don't they have green apple Gatorade anymore? And my dear, sweet, kind mother, without missing a beat, just said, oh yeah, Michael Jordan drank all of it. Now, being the naturally inquisitive young man I was at the time, I proceeded to accept this as outright fact and resent him until I was 21. But I want that resentment back because that's such a fun reality to live in. That rules. You know, reality where Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time, had to go into every single store in the regional United States, parts of Canada, parts of New Mexico, well, not New Mexico, parts of Central America. I did my research, but I didn't really remember most of it where they sold it. But either way, he had to go into every single one of these stores, drink every single ounce of green apple Gatorade. He had to go into fucking, like, the company, the factories they made this shit. He had to eat every single ingredient they used to make green apple Gatorade. He had to go to a fucking forest in South America where they cut down full forests of fucking trees to make yellow dye number 5 to put in their green apple goddamn Gatorade and eat an entire forest of trees. And then you had to go to a fucking Pizza Hut in Downers Grove in 1996 where they had that shit on tap and fucking go in there, lean under the tap, put a funnel in his mouth, which is hard for him because he's a very tall man and a very, very thirsty boy. And he had to lean back, put this shit in his mouth and drain an entire bag of green apple Gatorade syrup, staring at a minimum wage employee down and say, I'm the best in the game, don't ever doubt me again, get me another bag. And they get him another bag because he's the best in the game, don't ever doubt him again. And he drains that shit, stares down a different minimum wage employee and says, I'm the best in the game, don't ever doubt me again, get me another bag, and that guy gets him another bag, and then he fucking drains that shit, stares down the first employee because there were only 2 people working up front saying, I'm the best in the game, don't ever doubt me again, get me another bag, and fucking then he just hires the 3rd guy after that one to just like keep drinking it for him because he has to go play the Utah Jazz. He's the best in the game, don't ever doubt him again. Alright guys, give it up for fucking Houston Hughes. Hold on, wait, no, that wasn't clear. Don't clap. What are you supposed to say when I say Houston Hughes? That guy. Guys, give it up for last Saturday's 4th year. Give it up for the American Legion. Give it up for Houston Hughes.